Namaste. Hi everybody. So happy that you're here for the yoga break today. So maybe set aside whatever you're doing and take a moment to do some yoga and some breathing and some relaxation. This class is for everyone, kids, family, beginners. Just do what you can. If you have any limitations or if you would like to make modifications, please do that. If you don't have a yoga mat, you can use a towel or a soft surface that feels comfortable for you. And grab a blanket and a pillow for the end of class, which is deep relaxation. And if you'd like, you can also sit on the pillow in the beginning of class to keep you comfortable. Remember that the goal of yoga is not necessarily to stand on your head or achieve poses, but it's about the process and the practice. So yoga is a practice that helps you connect with your inner peace and wisdom through the breathing and the focus and concentration, meditation, and the asana, the poses as well. So hopefully you'll have all of those experiences today, and we will get started. So find a comfortable seat, perhaps sitting on a blanket or again a pillow to help you feel a little bit more upright. Begin to straighten the spine, the chin parallel to the floor, and tune into the natural rhythm of your breath. I'm going to get my headphones so you can hear me a little bit better. Okay. Again, finding a way to focus on the tip of the nose. So breathe in and out, watching the air enter and leave you in a beautiful cycle. You don't have to close the eyes, but if you close the eyes, you may be able to find a little bit more focus. Now we'll do some calming breathing, inhaling for a count of 3 and exhaling for a count of 6. When you let all of the air out, you can do this through the mouth, or you can also imagine you're blowing out a candle, but you're going to breathe in for 3 and exhale twice as long. If you're one of my students, my children's students, you may imagine this is like a balloon breath, filling up the balloon and then letting out all of the air. Exhale the breath to begin, and now breathe in, expansion, 1, 2, 3. Open up the mouth, exhale all the air out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, expansion, 1, 2, 3. Exhale all the air out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, in. Let all the air out. One more like that. Breathe in. And let it go. Very good. Notice the breathing or the effects of the breathing. Now we'll do something for the shoulders and also release stress. So you're going to bring the shoulders by the ears on purpose, crunch up everything, squeeze, constrict. Open up the mouth, let down your shoulders. Make some noise. Breathe in. Let out the air. Keep going. Let out the air. Again, squeeze everything, tension. Let it go. One more like that. Very good. Now bring the hands up or elbows up in goalpost. You're going to begin turning. We do this every day, the washing machine breath. Every time you turn to the side, move the head also, and make the breath have sound. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Keep going. Go a little faster or slower depending on your nature. Good, and then come back to center. Arms lift above the head, hands are in Kali Mudra, index fingers point forward. Lift up, and then exhale the breath and let the arms down forcefully. I'm going to scoop back so you can see me. Let out your air. Again. Keep going. Just imagine letting go of something. Each time you release the breath, let all the extra energy and stress go. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Now we're going to do seated cat and cow stretches. So you're going to bring your hands to your knees or your shins. Open up the chest as you breathe in, and then as you breathe out, round the back. Breathe in, belly out, chest out, round the back. Keep going. Keep moving, maybe faster if that feels good, or slower if that feels better for you. Seated cat and cow stretches. Good, 2 more. Last one, and then come back to center. Let everything be very loose and come on to your mat. On the mat, you're going to take all fours. The shoulders are directly over the wrists and the hips are over the knees. Tap out the tops of the feet. And then come back to neutral. Just like we did seated, drop the belly, the cow, and then round the back, cat. Inhale and exhale. Push all the air out, push the floor away. Keep going. If you're a child and you want to add sound to this, make the sounds of the animals, that would be fine. Keep going. Cat and cow stretches. This is good for all the sitting we've been doing, maybe. Now come back. Step or walk the hands out and come into a plank. If this is too much for you, the knees can be on the floor. The shoulders are directly over the wrists. Make the body into one line. Shift your weight onto your right hand. Your right knee comes down. Lift the left arm for a side plank. Easy for you, lift the left leg, bend the knee, and hold the foot. Kick into the hand and open up your chest. Just warming up here. You can stay here if that's better for you. If you have other variations of the side plank, go ahead. Vashisthasana. And now we'll switch. Switch arms, and the left knee would be down, the left arm is down. Lift the right hand. Can lift the right leg maybe. And then bend the knee. Whoops. Bend the knee and kick into the hand. Open the chest. If you have other variations of a side plank, go ahead. And then come back to center. Take downward facing dog. Press into the hands, lift the hips, downward facing dog. In the down dog, you're going to move around. So bend the knees and straighten. You can move your hips if that feels good to you. The top of the head working toward the floor. And the heels also. But it's okay if the heels are not down. Take your time. If this is altogether too much for you, you can come onto your knees and take a tabletop. Keep the breath calm and steady throughout the practice. Step the left foot forward, lift the hands, Kapyasana. Untuck the back toes and lunge the hips forward. Squeeze the head with the arms. If you feel comfortable, you can bring the hands behind the head. If you have other variations, go ahead. This should feel like a nice stretch through your hip flexors. Maybe you want to bend the back knee and hold the foot. That's an option if your knees are okay. Now lift up and out of the waist, half splits. The heels on the floor, the toes face up, forehead toward the shin. If you have more variations of splits, go ahead. Sometimes it's nice to move around a little bit here, getting yourself warmed up. And then if you want to go into more of a variation, go ahead. Now, bring the left foot back a bit, hands to the floor, lift the right leg, standing split. You can stay here, or bring the left hand to the back of the left ankle. If you like to go upside down, you can do a few handstand hops or donkey kicks. The hands come to the floor and kick up. You might surprise yourself and start to balance, but not required. You can just stay here with the right leg lifted. Now release. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe easy. Step the right foot forward, lift the arms, Kapyasana, the low lunge. Lunge the hips forward as you squeeze the head with the arms. If you have other variations of this pose, go ahead. You can make it interesting. Wherever you can, try to stay there. Concentrate. Now lift up and out of the waist, the half splits. The heels on the floor, the toes face up. You can move around a bit or take your full splits if you have it. Forehead toward the shin. Wherever you have the most tension, breathe into that space. Probably your hamstring. Now the standing splits. The right foot's on the floor. Slide it back a little bit. Lift the left leg. Balance. If you have blocks, you can put your hands on blocks. Or maybe hold the back of the right ankle. Eventually, both hands to the back of the right ankle. If you'd like to go upside down, go ahead. If you're one of my children's students, do donkey kicks. Try and switch legs. Can make some sounds too. All right. Staying with the standing splits, and then step the left leg back, downward facing dog. Stay here. Then jump forward and come into a squat. I'll face you so you can see a little bit better. In the full squats, you're sitting down. If that's not for you, you can just stay like in a chair position like this. So sink down. You can also put a pillow or a block underneath of you. Next is the crow or frog hops. So the hands can come to the floor and you can try to balance coming forward in the crow. If that's not for you, just stay here in squats. If you're working on the frog hops, the hands come forward, kick the legs up and out 5 times. That's a frog hop. So 3 options. Stay here, crow, or frog hops. So do what works for you today. If you want to get your heart rate up, do those frog jumps. Do 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then everyone return to knees. Bring your hands on your knees. Open the chest. And let your breath come back to normal, natural breathing. Now you're going to come up on the knees for the camel. So if you'd like to put a pillow or a blanket underneath of your knees here, that could be very helpful for you. Tuck the toes, the hands are on the hips, or like they're in your back pockets. There's stages to this pose, so if you'd like, you can just stay here and bring the hips forward, or make it into a full back bend, holding the ankles, maybe one at a time, or both. Natural breathing. Gently coming back, take child's pose, make fists, and give yourself a massage on your lower back. Normally we do 2, but not time today, so you're going to come to lay on your back. Next, the knees are over the ankles. We're going to do a few back bends. Bend the elbows so the palms are facing one another. We'll do the rolling bridges. Exhale the breath away and lift. 2, 3, 4. Lower. 2, 3, 4. Again, lift and lower. You can keep doing this. Take the bridge pose or wheel. For wheel, the hands come by the shoulders and push all the way up. So take your choice of a back bend. Try to stay wherever you are. And then release. Bring both knees into the chest and rock on the back a few times. Take your time coming back up to seated. Then you're going to come onto your belly. On the belly, we'll do the rolling cobras. The fingertips are underneath of the shoulders, elbows in and up. Exhale the breath away, and then lift up. 2, 3, 4. Lower. 2, 3, 4. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Lower. 2, 3, 4. If you want to add sound, inhale, lift. Let out your air. Inhale. Exhale, lower. One more. And lower. Push back into child's pose. The knees are wide. Extend the arms, forehead down. Okay, now the spinal twist. The legs are extended. Left leg is straight. Cross the right leg across. And turn to your right. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, turn. You can tuck this leg in. If you'd like, you can just hug the knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn. Come back to center, switch. Right leg out, hug the knee in, and turn to the left. Push the arm against the leg and the leg against the arm. This is very good for digestion, overall health. And then come back to center. You can take the full happy baby, holding the outsides of the feet, rocking back and forth. Stay here as long as you like, and then when you're ready, come into Shavasana for deep relaxation. Make yourself very comfortable on the back. Taking all the time you need to get comfortable. And the goal of Shavasana is to reach a state between awake and asleep where your body undergoes deep healing. Not only physical healing, but emotional and mental healing. If you're just tuning in, this is the time for deep relaxation, but these videos will be on my page. You can review them later, or they'll also be uploaded onto my YouTube channel. As you make yourself comfortable on your back, just know that however you feel your body is okay. You cannot do this incorrectly. And this is a time for you to heal, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally as well. Bring all your attention to your left hand. Allow the left hand to be heavy. You can do this seated as well, so don't worry if you're laying down or seated. Just close your eyes and send your attention to each body part and shut it down. Left arm and shoulder, no sensation. You may hear sounds all around. Don't worry about the sounds, just focus on all of your inner energy. Now directed to the right hand. All your attention to your right hand. Allow the right hand to be heavy. Right arm and shoulder. No effort. The left foot, left leg and hip, free of tension. Right foot. Feel the right foot tingling, vibrating, full of energy from your attention. And now let it go. Allow the right foot to be heavy. Right leg and hip. No effort. Pelvic region, abdomen loose. Rib cage and chest. Your back sinking down, head, neck, and scalp. No effort. A face without expression, eyes sink deep into the sockets, jaw and tongue loose. Not a word to say. Leave your body and breath to rest. Just imagine seeing yourself as if from above, full of peace and joy and true contentment. And this is who you really are, complete. Now rest in the bliss of deep relaxation. Feel your breath and feel your body begin to make any gentle movements or stretches, wiggling the fingers and toes and stretching the arms and legs in any way you like. And without disruption to your peace, finding a seated position. We are going to do a loving kindness meditation. This is an amazing meditation that you can do anytime, anywhere, and sending out your loving and kindness to all. So I'll say the words and then you repeat them, and I'm going to give you some people to bring to mind or beings to bring to mind. So first you're going to bring to mind someone you love very, very much, someone close to you that you love, and repeat after me. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. Now you're going to visualize someone who is ill or is not doing well. Maybe someone you know, maybe someone you don't know. Repeat after me. Send all your loving kindness to these people or these beings. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. Now you're going to bring to mind the whole planet, the whole universe, the whole world, all that's out there. Send it out there. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. Now for yourself, personally. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. We'll end this practice with the sound of Om. If you don't want to do an Om, you can just listen, and it'll help unite all of us. Exhale the breath away. Deep breath in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to your inner peace and wisdom. Recognize this in others and show deep compassion toward yourself and all beings. It is my true honor and pleasure to share this practice with you in this way. I love connecting with all of you, even though it's through the screen. Thank you for doing your practice and doing the loving kindness meditation. Keep up with all the things you're doing to take good care of yourselves, eating the good foods, resting, doing the yoga, the breathing, the meditation. And on my personal page are all the old videos, so maybe go back and revisit. They're short, only 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And also, like I said, I'll be putting them on my YouTube channel. So thank you. If you have any comments, suggestions, requests, questions, put them in the comments or direct message me. And everyone stay well, be well. Namaste.